I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. Y'all, this debunkture is so funny and so sad at the same time because it's merely a roast. But Dusty Dan Trash Can Stand always keep her hand out like she a part of the Gross Sisters. And it's just so ridiculous. And you can tell she doesn't move with integrity, morals, principle, because nothing she does actually makes sense. So I actually only wanted to put this together because I remember a live where Melody was saying Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan walked up to her and asked her, was she okay with the blogger going in her house, etc. And the reason why I thought that was interesting because that had happened years ago, but she is caked up with Nostradamus like she's this big loyal person when Nostradamus super chats him and sends him money and speaks on the phone with him allegedly because he knew that Cal was getting paid $3 million before anybody else did. And so when she posted on her Instagram story that Nostradamus had gave her an undisclosed amount and she's always in Nostradamus' face now. She was also on the vacation with Nostradamus looking like she was caked up with Neil Fletcher's son. I realized Dusty Dan is just an opportunist. She don't care what you do to her, what you say to her, as long as she could utilize you in some way, shape, or form. And it doesn't always have to do with financial reasons, but financials in your access and proximity nonetheless, which is things that you will see in this video with her and Belinda, her relationship with Belinda and all of her friends, her relationship with Melnika. You're going to see she's developed these relationships, and although there may have been a financial gain that we don't necessarily know about, there was without a doubt a social gain when she linked up with Belinda and all of her friends. But I just want to use this video as a funny little roast, but also a debunkture on how Dusty Dan always got her hand out like the Gross Sisters, but we've never seen her do anything to help anybody around her. She's very opportunistic, and in my opinion, the minute she realized Nostradamus, or the minute she thought Nostradamus had more money than Mel, that is when her tune changed when it came to Mel. Along with her thinking that Mel's baby mama was the breadwinner, like a lot of them dense ass hoes thought. And I'm going to use this video as a part one, possibly, because I'm looking for that one video that Dusty Dan Trash Can Stand Gross Sisters #4 Unrevealed said. I believe in that video that Letitia even came through for her and helped her. But I do remember when Letitia posted on her story that she was so tired of bitter baby daddies, etc. And that was around the time that Dusty Dan said Letitia had bailed her out of jail. I also posted Derica Hartwell in this video because Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan seems to think that Mel blocked her relationship with Derica Hartwell, and Derica was basically saying that she just didn't want to do business with her, and she just didn't want to do business with people that she felt like was sucking life out of her. And I put that just before I posted the Belinda clips, just so you guys can get an understanding of what it could mean to benefit from people in other ways rather than just financially. Dusty Dan wanted access to a lot of the successful people around Melody, and when she couldn't get access to those people because they were loyal to Melody, she took her anger out on Mel. But that's enough for my introduction. Let's get into this video. I hope y'all like it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so y'all are up to date each and every time that I upload.
Then the bitch got on here, bulldagging bitch, got on here and talking about some, yes, in the God name it. Bitch, you on here reading scripture, where the fuck that money at, bitch? Where is the money, Lashondra?
How was I gonna pay my bills because you weren't paying them?
Where is your scooter?
Jesus,
Because you
mother-
should handicap spot.
But I was paying for that too. If we was paying for it, I was paying for that too.
Really? You done had everything that happened. Yeah. Where is your scooter? Where is your scooter? Where is it?
Ask you to
don't
reciprocate.
Say I didn't do this.
When I asked you to reciprocate, coming, me working constituted me keeping food in my son's mouth and a roof over my head, which is what you said you were going to help and do, and you did not.
I helped to a degree.
You did not. You knows the truth that I hold about her.
What are they? Destiny got arrested, child. What's going on with Destiny? You act like you ain't want to talk about it. I'm waiting on you to bring it up. But then somebody said she was homeless. The man left her. After she had a baby, her husband left her, but then she was dating Moses. So now I'm trying to put two and two together with this. I'm looking at Destiny sideways now because now she done got arrested for fraud. And what else? And then now they tell me that her husband left her on the drop of a dime.
Thank you so much for taking time out to bring me champagne to be a sponsor.
I said, hey, so you going to Destiny's event? She said, yeah, I'm going. She said, I'm sponsoring. I said, you sponsoring?
There was also
What number did she say?
I think she went on Carlos King and said it was $6,000
that she gave you.
Correct.
Okay.
So sponsorships included. We didn't even get to that number.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, is she including sponsorships?
Mm-hmm.
Time of need. Can you talk to us about that?
If you notice, I hadn't said anything about how I'd helped her until I had to defend myself because she made a post on social media, and called me a liar and a master manipulator. And I'm like, wait, to women.
Absolutely.
I'm not on some, don't do business with her. Don't do business with her. That ain't even how I roll. I don't
right.
Who people do business with. I don't care who people do business with, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So,
absolutely.
I'm glad you came through, girl, and I hope y'all.
Yes, girl. You know I was in here supporting.
I don't like that take stuff from people, especially now. I have a friend want to say that they've given me stuff.
That's not me. I got you that purse when we first got into it.
That's the gift they were talking about?
Yes, I've been had your purse for the longest. I've been wanting to give it to you.
So far in this video, we've seen Dusty Dan borrow money from everybody and they mammy. And even in this interaction that she's having with Belinda and Mel's baby mama, I'm willing to bet that she didn't even fit the bill because she is an opportunist, in my opinion. She was able to benefit from Belinda in so many other fashions. I genuinely believe Belinda was the type of person, because she has a lot of money and she likes to flex it when they have little dinners like this or little lunch gatherings like this. Belinda was fitting the bill. That's genuinely how I feel. Even when Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan was out at a lot of those events that you would see, like the Gothic event here, I believe Belinda fitted the bill for a lot of those events and even gave her the invite, because Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan, in my opinion, don't have access to those types of invitations. And one more thing on this, I genuinely believe that Belinda or somebody in Belinda's circle or even Melnika gave her the idea to do this podcast, and when their friendship kind of settled out because she couldn't benefit from it anymore, or maybe they caught on to her being an opportunist and only being around for the benefits, she then chose to trash that podcast because it was connected to them. Like, I really believe like she gave her the idea, she motivated her, gave her some of the connections in order to get it done. The friendship fell out, so Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan didn't want to use it any longer, just like she didn't want to accept the Gucci bag that Nostradamus tried to gift her because Melody exposed that she had helped her financially. Sidebar, Melody only exposed that because Dusty Dan had did her 5th or 6th interview saying that Mel wasn't a good friend. I also find it funny, like I said in the beginning of that video, how she took the stance of she don't want to, get the Gucci bag, this, that, and the third, but now she's making jokes about getting an undisclosed amount of money from Nostradamus, because girl, it's so funny because she is also paying the person that was running up in your shit, but you also turned around and did an interview with him anyway. So did you really feel some type of way? And if you did, why are you running back to Melody asking her how she felt about the situation if you're still talking to that person, or you started talking to that person all over again and you're friends with somebody that's friends with him that talks to him and sends him money? I don't know. That's just my opinion. But y'all get in the comment section now. Let me know what you think of this video. I had fun making it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so y'all are up to date each and every time that I upload.
Talked about Moses, and then Sunny saying she gave me money. I don't recall.
I noticed you said that you had poured into Destiny during your time as her producer off camera, and you even mentioned that you had helped pay for some things. So let's dig a little bit more into that statement specifically. Like, what kind of ways can you identify that you poured into her?
Yeah, so I felt sorry for Destiny because she was one who often shared the
sadder parts of her story, right?
Okay.
She had a lot going on at the time. She was claiming domestic violence at that time. I saw that her business was failing at the time. It was so many things that was just like crumbling in her life. And me, I'm naturally a person who speaks life into people. I naturally help people because that's just who I am. So like, there was a time when I got her booked for the Monica show. And I had also got Mel booked for the Monica show because I was like, I'm a producer. I'm trying to create story, right? I'm like, this could help these girls. This would also be good for the story.
Okay.
And so
because at the time there was a rift.
There was a rift between their relationship, and they were also heavily pursuing music, you know, throughout the show. So I was like, okay, well, I got connections in music and I have connections here in St. Louis. I could get them to open up for anybody that comes to St. Louis. So I was like, the Monica show, I thought it would be a great opportunity. And I wanted to get the crew and the cameras here in St. Louis. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
So in the process of that, you know, she couldn't afford to get dancers. She couldn't afford to, like, you know, make sure things would run smoothly so she could have a good show. And I didn't want her to look crazy performing in front of St. Louis because St. Louis is the type of crowd that will boo you.
Yeah.
So I put her with some dancers, you know what I mean? And because I knew Mel was coming with her A game. You know, I knew she was coming with dancers, outfits and everything like that. So I helped to get the dancers for her, got her makeup done because she, you know, she didn't have any of those things planned. I didn't want her to look like a fool in front of St. Louis. And, you know, this was something that was big for both of them. So I just wanted to make sure she was doing, that was how, you know, I consider myself pointed to her because I paid for things I didn't have to pay for. But it was just because I felt like she didn't have many resources at that time to do anything. So.
Madani.
She didn't get the money. She a damn lot. That's what you're saying.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
It's just kind of what it is.
And then as far as Melody, we were once friends.
You know I can't fight, right? I'm just going.
Yeah. I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah. I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't be replaced. It's not in the case of anybody. That's why